Moose Man responds to Tam Berger, Spicy Brown, and Rixky. I thought Rixky was dissing him on the Day in LA podcast, but I don't know if he necessarily was. Tam said that he said it was a super fan or something like that. But shout out my boy Moose Man, been going up on them lives. I'm talking about, and he spoke about it. Let's get into it. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman IB for the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. Shout out to all my good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all. You know it. You know it. Y'all do. We back with another one, man. We got Moose Man here. Moose Girl, as Spicy Brown calls him. You know what I mean? I don't call him that, though. Call him Moose Man or Moosey. You know? He's speaking on the Day in LA podcast when Rixky was on there. They was calling him a super fan or whatever. And yeah, so he gonna get into it. I think that what Moose got to do is really go up. Like, go up, fool. Like, you don't got to be screaming or cussing nobody out or nothing, but go up, make jokes, do it up. Like, don't be taking none of that so serious or whatever. But they did say bro was like a real fan of No Jumper and all that. But still, bro, like, do your shit. Do your thing. But if this your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me if this your first time to the channel. Shame on you. Yeah. Shame on your ass. All right. Let's do it. Shout out to good people, man. Good weekend, good vibes. Shout out to the summer and all that. All right.
Switch the title. He said no. So it's like, okay.
Okay, let's just react to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll react to this and then we'll go to Ricky's video where he's popping it crazy. You said 323.
Moose and Rixky are partners, right? For the record, they are partners because they said they're partners. But I think it's some tension there. Not me trying to start anything, but I think it's some tension there with Rixky and Moose. But hey, I don't know nothing, so I could be wrong. You know, it could be one-sided. It could be just Rixky, or it could be just Moose, or it could be both of them. I don't know, but something going on. Y'all niggas can play like it, whatever. I'm cool with that. But yeah, I know this. I know it.
Try to poach one of your hosts. I'm happy that she did. She's been a great blessing. Saved the platform, in my opinion, at our greatest time of distress. But your host reached out to me, so why are you beefing with me? We was cool. We about to do a sit down, and then your host come join the platform. Why does that?
Is this right? I feel like this ain't it. We don't want to listen to any unnecessary bullshit over here. Let's see. We'll just type in Moose into the transcript again. Damn, I cannot parse through this shit. Okay, hold on. Okay. There we go. It's right here. You was actually right. You was right. Let's see.
She was critiquing the platform. Does Moose Girl not do that all the time? He sits there and complains, talking about, oh, y'all have too much gangbang content. We need to go in this direction.
And got a whole show out of
No
it.
Jumpers broke. No Jumpers.
I didn't get a whole show by saying that we need to get rid of all the gang members. I didn't even say that we need to, like...
See, what he should do is be like, hey, how about this, Spicy Brown? Shut the fuck up. It's none of your business what's going on at No Jumper. Tam's fired. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got... Go up. Like, just sip his coffee like, see, this is the thing. Like, come on, Moose. It's entertainment. This is the entertainment, brother. Turn it up for him one time. For me. Turn it up for me one time.
Go super hard away from the gang member content. I just wanted to see diversity in content. But I digress.
Jumpers broke. They don't want to pay for this. They don't want to pay for that.
The joke I made was that No Jumpers broke was this. I don't even remember. I digress.
He critiques the platform.
See, I don't know if he's gonna go up or nothing, because I'm just reacting to this right now in a moment. But it's like all that, like, I digress. No, don't digress, gang. Get to it. Get to it. You know what I'm saying? I know you got other stuff on the docket and all that. Put some belt to ass one time for the one time. You feel me? Talk about I digress. Nah, don't digress, nigga. Don't digress. Proceed.
Sitting
You
up
have to
there.
admit, though, it's different
Shout out
when Moose
Moose,
does
man.
it and when Tam does it because
she's
Moose's
black?
trajectory.
No, 'cause he's a fan. 'Cause he's a fan of the show.
You could feel Moose's dedication to No Jumper. Tam just said, I'm not a fan of this. It's different when it's like, you are a fan, you're coming from an internal perspective, et cetera, versus I'm just doing this as a side gig. Tam gives that kind of energy, and you don't want that type of energy around your brand because it's gonna dilute it.
But
That was a good point. He did stump him. It is a different energy. You know what I'm saying? But it's, I digress.
everybody up there is doing it as a side gig. Like, how does me saying, oh, I want us to be in bigger, better placement, even try to get
Nobody having a career up there except for Lush, gang. Nobody up there is getting paid. And Munchie, I believe Munchie too, because shout out Jalik Buka Butt, because she said that shit in the video that I reacted to. She said, nigga, Adam holding on to Munchie for dear life. Okay, so he has to be getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I think the only people up there getting that's getting paid where it's not a side gig is Lush and Munchie B. Literally. Especially when Flacco done let everybody know what the wages are up there. Oh, $150, you get paid $100, nigga. Woo woo. All the hosts done talked about it too. Yeah, I'm only getting paid $120 or some shit. Like, that shit a side gig for everybody but two.
No Jumper at Sundance, different little things, but it just didn't work out. And
I think you just have to have proof of concept, like having a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Doughboy were pitching a lot of ideas at first, but what I feel like they want to see is, like, if it's something outside of like the No Jumper regular wheelhouse, you got to have some proof of concept. We're not just.
See, but this the thing that out of the No Jumper wheelhouse, like, yo, concerts and performances aren't in No Jumper, the biggest hip hop platform in Los Angeles' wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. Yo, y'all niggas should be at every event that's going on in LA as far as music goes. To me, I think that's kind of wheelhouse. Y'all call yourself a hip hop platform. Adam still says that. He actually says, you know me being a hip hop platform. He says that. So what do y'all do with hip hop? I don't know. That's just a question I got. You feel me?
Gonna pay for you to go to this fucking festival. We're not gonna try our best to get you a media pass, and then you go up there, the content doesn't resonate with the audience, and then it flops, and then we feel like we wasted our time trying some shit just because this new random host,
Shout out my boy Moose. He said we, nigga, like he got equity in the company. You feel me? He got equity in the company. He like, we ain't really trying to do all that bullshit, Tam. Out of here. You know what I mean? Because we want to see proof of concept. We want to shout out Moose, gang. Shout out Moose, gang. He won't tell y'all, but he got No Jumper tat too. He got No Jumper tat as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pitched it and all that type of shit. So I feel like No Jumper needs a little proof of concept. It's like, go get cracking and come back is the attitude, I feel like.
like Adam complains about the most, people like Lush putting the No Jumper logo on everything.
Yo, nigga Moose told Tam, go get cracking and come back. Oh, that's funny. Shout out Dijon. Because he watches my shit and he's vocal about that. Niggas be trying to act like they don't see Gangland Neem videos. Right? I know y'all niggas be seeing these. Feel me? Dijon, I need a response to this, gang. That nigga told Tam, get cracking and come back, gang. I need a response from you, gang. Turn this shit up. That nigga told Tam, you know what I mean? Your little shit, that wasn't working. Nigga, get cracking and come back. We might could holla.
They do. That's not diluting it. Like, I'm trying to get you put into real conversations about things and be at it. Even Remo, when I'm there, I'm talking to Adam about doing Grammy coverage. He's like, he was in Adam's office. Oh, we never did stuff like that before, but it's like we would love to, but we never had a real journalist like you, Tam. Those are Remo's words. Oh, there's a lot of stuff we could do with you. There's a lot of events we could send you to.
Yeah.
Oh, we're this the Hollywood Unlocked, the shit with Jason Lee. Mm-hmm. They asked us to come before we had nobody to say. We would love to send you to stuff like that. So it wasn't all hate.
I mean, they sent Sharp. Sharp did a good job at the red carpet, but the fans just wasn't fooling with it. And do we think that Tam would do a better job than Sharp at the interviews? Yes. At being entertaining? Of course not.
I was saying, even Adam and Josh didn't hate the stuff that I'm saying. But even Moose, before our little fake beef, was like, oh no, we could take I Told You So from Tam. Like, she was right. Why are we always at the hood day? Why are we always talking about this and that? Everybody don't want to. And they got the Monday show now.
Moose did absolutely say that. He did. He for sure said that. You know what I mean? He was sitting up there with Rixky. They was all talking about it like, yeah, let's get off the paperwork parties and this, that, and the other. Moose for sure said that. You know what I mean?
So clearly and even Adam has said on other platforms and stuff now that maybe they got too much into the gang politics and maybe he should do this and maybe he should do that. So you don't like the messenger, that's fine, but it doesn't stop me from being correct.
You're being colorist, or you're being sexist because Moose and her got the same messaging, but when Tam does it, she's the bad.
But the difference is I did it on No Jumper. She would say the watered down take on No Jumper and then go over here and say her unfiltered opinion. And it was a lot harsher and it was a lot more disparaging to the No Jumper brand. It was a lot more disparaging to other No Jumper hosts. Nobody at No Jumper got shit going outside of No Jumper. You remember when she said that? It's like, I don't say.
Hell yeah, Moose. I remember when she said that. Tam, we on your ass. I remember when she said that. Moose, get her.
Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And whatever I say, I'll say it on No Jumper. I'll say it in front of Adam. I don't have to run to another podcast and or come to my stream and say my true feelings. I stay consistent no matter what. That's why people fool with me, is that I'll say the same thing that I say. Everything I said on my Flamin' Ricky, I'll say to him. Anything that I say about Adam, I'll say to him. I'm not throwing a rock and hiding my hand. And if I got to get a water ball thrown at my head for it, then so be it. But at least
let them know, nigga. Moose like, I'll die about this No Jumper shit, gang. Who else got water bottles thrown at their head by the biggest Pyru? Nigga, it's me. It's only Moose. You talking about, nigga? I make the moments. 2.7 million views, nigga. Water bottle. Sup, nigga? Talk that shit, Moose.
Hey, at least I'll keep saying the same thing, you know?
When Moose doing, y'all laughing, clapping, be like, oh, look at Moose, he's standing up to Adam. And that's colors, and that's racist, and that's sexist.
No.
This dude's pathetic. Look, he worked himself up so much that he had to eat something. Take care of his oral asphyxiation. He worked himself up so much with that little weird rant.
You're not putting all of those ist on me. And I've been critical of Moose, though, even with the whole Flacco thing. Like, push.
Hey, Moose, good catch. Good catch. He said the nigga worked himself up so much, he needed a snack, gang. Good catch, Moose. Yeah, Moose been in the gym shooting, gang. He been in the gym shooting. I still think he could turn it up a little more, but he been in the gym shooting for sure.
Pushing him out the door or whatever he called himself.
Hungry ass Spicy Brown.
Doing and being like, oh, whack is bad for No Jumper, even though, he brings in a lot of views. Does he start a lot of shit with internal hosts and stuff like that? Yeah, like we've all had our fun little moments with whack and shit, but I feel like he was a little too gung-ho in some of those like efforts and whatnot, and it caused tension that maybe shouldn't exist, but we can't really pretend.
Bro, to act like there was no tension between Flacco and like No Jumper before I got there, and I just came in hot and just started it up. He had both feet out the door, and his big old cheeks was the only thing that was still inside the building, and I just kicked him in the ass and got him all the way out. It's like, Rixky just shooting Flacco so much bails constantly, and even then, like, oh yeah, going at whack. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Look at what's happening right now. Look at what's happening with Lush versus Whack. Am I right or am I right? Just because Ricky don't got the balls to say none of this shit on camera because he wants to protect his little fucking relationships with these people, I don't give a fuck about ever speaking of Flacco or Whack 100 ever again. I don't care. I'll be perfectly fine. My life will be perfectly fine if I never speak to these gentlemen ever again. And I don't mind sitting down with either one of them and potting with them either. It's okay. I'm willing to challenge them and stand on my beliefs and my...
Damn. So homie said you don't wanna pop it, Ricky, because you care more about your relationships with the people. Damn. That's crazy. I wonder what Ricky gonna have to say about that. Maybe he already responded. I don't know. I've been out the loop. That's crazy. I'm not mad at him trying to have his relationships. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at that, but sheesh.
Ideas and everything that I say. I'm not tripping. I'm not ducking ATM Richie because he did some foul shit. If you felt that way, you should have sat down with ATM Richie and challenged him on camera. That would have been the best content.
Pretend like there's a difference between Moose's disposition towards No Jumper and Tam's. It's just a reality, and that is okay. Not everybody has to be super committed in the same way. Tam was still trying to improve things, you know what I'm saying?
So because they both want to improve things, I'll give them that. They both want to improve things, but because Moose Man is coming from like, I used to be a fan, I used to be in the chat, I used to be in the Discords, I used to be a moderator for somebody up from this No Jumper universe. He's more fanned out with it. Hers is more.
I'm going to tell you, too, I think niggas be feeling disrespected by the fanned out thing. Hey, if you grew up watching No Jumper and ultimately, like, you wanted to get on the platform, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I felt like, boop, the nigga achieved what he wanted to achieve. Just, you know what I'm saying? Playing devil's advocate or whatever. Niggas try to make the fan thing, don't call me a fan, and this, that, and the other. But it's like, it is what it is. Yeah, he went from being a fan to getting paid from the people he was a fan of. So, I mean, I don't know. Even if it is whatever, $150 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just my opinion.
Or lackadaisical with it, but she still wants to improve. One is to be ranked over the other. They both have the same intention. We want No Jumper to improve. They have the same end goal. They have the same mission. So, in my opinion, they should be treated the same.
If you cut Moose open, it's going to be orange blood.
No Jumper.
And he ain't a Hoover.
Okay, that's it.
If you cut Tam open, what we gonna see, Tam?
Not that.
Okay. So there we go. What are we talking about?
Scarsoul sent me the clip.
So, nothing that crazy.
That's that real music, man.
Shout out to Guapavelli. Nothing that crazy. Did I jump out the window a little bit? Did I watch this clip beforehand before I fried Ricky up? No. Somebody donated, and it was the second time somebody donated that said, yo, Ricky said if you cut Moose open, a bunch of No Jumper plushies will come out. And I seen that one time, and I said, ain't no way he said no shit like that. And then they donated on the stream the other day on the news and said, Ricky went over there to that pod and said, if you cut Moose open, No Jumper plushies will come out. Ricky started laughing and said, yeah, man, yeah, I did. You know, hey, that's true. Moose said he a super fan. I don't have no problem with nobody calling me a super fan. That's fine. You know, it's okay. I watch a lot of No Jumper. All of us, No Jumper has 5 million subscribers. Some percentage of No Jumper's fans.
I was a fan of No Jumper too, man. Because I used to go to them for hip-hop shit. Like I tell y'all every so often, underground shit and everything. Even when ADT Rel and them was there, it was dope to me. They was still having hip-hop interviews, people running through there. The vibes was dope. You know what I mean? And then it took like a hard pivot somewhere. But I was a fan of No Jumper too, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for the record. No lie. You know what I mean?
Fan base, you know, let's say what, 5, 10%, let's say 5% of fans of 5 million people are super fans. Why don't they have all those people on No Jumper? The problem I had with what Ricky was saying is he was pretty much saying Moose gets away with it because he's so No Jumper. He's so No Jumper fanned out. And the way that these two use that narrative is to discredit me and say, well, he's able to get away with this because he dick sucks Adam. He's up there because he dick sucks No Jumper, because he dick sucks this, because he's fanned the fuck out. That was Tam's critique from the beginning when I said she sounded ungrateful. She goes, well, you ain't even up here every day. You couldn't handle being up here. I remember when they was sitting there with Jess West, her, and Dejan.
And I still think, right, because y'all know I go back and forth for how I feel. It is what it is. But I'm going to tell y'all this. I thought that was out of pocket for Moose to say, too. Like, ungrateful, like, how can you tell somebody about their feelings and what you know what I'm saying? Like, ungrateful was kind of wild to me when I heard him say that. Seems like she's a little ungrateful. Like, and that's where I think the fan shit came in though as a diss. You know what I mean? Because niggas like, yeah, but you know, you bow it down, do all this shit, whatever, because you're a fan. Tam ain't come up there like that. She didn't even really know about No Jumper. She was just trying to get an opportunity. She heard of some hosting shit, pulled up to the thing. Niggas rocked with her, which is weird. Y'all with her at the competition and everything, so much so that y'all wanted her to come back. And then y'all shit on her 24/7. She's boring. She's this. She's that. She had private conversations with niggas about trying to do shit to elevate the platform. They say, oh, you're a real journalist. We never had a real journalist here, right? But then y'all shit on her. You know? But then y'all shit on her. So I you know, I kind of felt Tam where she like, yeah, you a fan. Don't tell me about, you know what I'm saying, not being appreciative or no shit like that. Like, I don't know. I really didn't like that, me personally.
You couldn't handle being up here every day. You couldn't do what I do. You just fanned out. You watch it from outside. And guess what? Look, who's hating from outside the club now? Who's handling more responsibilities 100 times fold than her when she was on No Jumper? But they use these narratives to discredit me and say, he's only there because he's fanned out, and Rixky was aiding them in that. He doesn't realize it because, like I said, Rixky is not thinking in terms of, are these people going to put me in trick bags? He's a nice, genuine guy, but these are demons in this content space. These are demons.
And that's also the way that you interpret things as well, Moose, right? You're a podcaster, right? You're a good podcaster, I'm sure you would say. You got to understand, like you're explaining right now, that they are trying to make things seem one way. But you know that Rixky wasn't on that. And when you hear what he said, it doesn't even sound foul or anything. And anybody would agree with his statement. Anybody would agree with that statement. Now, if they want to take that and use it away, that's them. But I don't feel like that should make Moose feel a way about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like something going on. Like, niggas got some, like, fake smoke, low-key, passive-aggressive something. You know what I mean? I remember when Rixky was up there popping it, like, nigga, I won the competition. Y'all losers. I feel like Moose ain't really, he wasn't jacking that neither.
Pull up on a demon, you need to have your points in order because they're going to try to look at Flock 2 Ball. Got put in a trick bag. We'll never see him on No Jumper ever again because he did a fucking podcast that did 3,000 views and they've been going streaming for a year straight and only did 3,000 views, and he burned all of his bridges with the biggest platform on the West Coast. I'm not saying that's what Ricky's doing. I'm just saying Ricky's not aware of how they're weaponizing these narratives, and he thinks he's just, yeah, Moose is a fan. Moose is a fan. They're like, yeah, he is fan the fuck out. That's why he's up there. And it's like, oh, so then it starts to feel like, okay, Rixky feels that way and he's, you know, seconding their narrative because he's a little insecure about him, you know what I'm saying, not being on one of the major shows that Moose is. And he could cope with that same feeling as though, well, I'm not over there because I have morals. I'm not on the Tuesday show because I have morals and I didn't want to sit down with ATM Richie. No, because you wasn't ready for the bright lights. He went on a 10-minute tangent about Nova and ATM Richie. Bro, don't nobody care, bro. I'm just letting you know with the streaming shit. Stop going on these long-ass fucking tirade tangents about shit nobody care about. That context, you could have just said, I didn't want to sit down with him because he do foul shit and he was talking shit about Nova. But what you should have done is sat down on that Tuesday show and really piped up and say, ATM Richie, I think you're a fucking scumbag for this. And that would have been the biggest clip of that Ricky's ever gotten. Instead, we still looking back at, I swim with the Sharks fucking 3 months ago, you know? So no.
Whoa. This video is far too long. I wish I had seen that part because we'd have fast forward. but damn. Now, I'm sure we all agree that there's some kind of tension going on. Like I said, whether it's both of them, whether it's one or the other, you know what I'm saying? That's something, bro. He talking about bro clips and shit, like I'll swim with the Sharks. Like, that was a good clip. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I think it's some kind of tension between them two. How bro popping and he like, you wasn't ready to be on the the Tuesday show, this, that, and the other. Like, whew, that's wild. Can't wait to see what Rixky has to say about this. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what Rixky has to say about this, y'all. Shout out Moose Man for the clip, man. Shout out Moose Man for the clip. Shout out A Day in LA. Shout out Rixky. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to hear Ricky's response to this, because I'm gonna be honest, that shit sound like shade. I can say I be trying to start shit, whatever, but I said it in the beginning of this video. I said, I don't know, it's something about, I just feel like it's something there. You know what I mean? I watch this shit from the outside, not on the inside of shit. I'm outside watching it, and this is just the shit that I noticed, bro. Analytical. You know what I mean? I'm just peeping. But for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever it is. Make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. But what I like y'all to do is comment down below, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think that Rixky and Moose got some low-key Cold War going on? One-sided, both of them, I don't know, but I think something going on. Y'all let me know in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.